What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of Zyba Games. This is episode, we said it already, it's 54, recorded on February 21st, 2021. It was a week.
Yes, it was.
Yogomi had a long week. I also had a long week, but we had long weeks for different reasons. My long week was because work sucks. His long week was because he couldn't work.
But that's, I can honestly say that it wasn't because work sucked this week because I didn't do any of it. Did not attend.
If that was the case, you would have been playing Destiny all week.
Exactly. I didn't show up for work until Friday, which is the day you normally don't want to show up for work.
Yeah. Jeez.
It's pretty rough. So I'm in Texas. I'm in North Texas. And we got hit really, really, really hard by a storm that was unexpected. It was unprecedented. Like I've never seen anything like this. Now, a lot of people keep bringing up 2011, but still, it was not to this magnitude. It just wasn't. I was here. It was not to this magnitude. And so I was, but how this started and what Coop was bringing up in the chat was, so last Sunday, after we did the podcast, I did my drum stream, right?
Yeah.
And then I heard that it was going to snow, and then I was getting messages, and I get finished drumming. I go look outside, and it's just like snow everywhere. It was beautiful. It was really cool, Yeah. So I got clean. I got showered. 2011 was fun. There you go. See, Axe knows he's here too. So I get showered. I get all bundled up. I put on a parka. Like a wool cap, it's like a wool Timberland cap.
Yeah.
My parka's got like fur around it. I put on some heavy gloves because the temperature was like below zero. It was below 20. It was like 17 or something when I went out. And so I put on. I have these Timberland boots. I have a lot of stuff for different types of weather. So I put on these Timberland boots. And I literally went out because I wanted to walk around in the snow. I didn't really need to go anywhere. I just wanted to walk around in the snow. I wanted to see what it's like. I wanted to walk outside. So I walk outside, get all bundled up. I walk outside because it's been a while since I've seen snow. Yeah. But it's like crazy, crazy windy. So that wind is hitting your face. And that part was kind of unbearable. I was like, this is probably not going to be a long walk. But so I decided, you know what I should do? Because I don't know how bad this is going to get. I'm going to walk. There's a 7-Eleven across the street. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to get some things. That way I can have some stuff. Just, I had a few things here, but not much because it's time for me to grocery shop again. So I was kind of out of stuff. So I walk over to 7-Eleven. Now, I can see 7-Eleven as I walk. I can see what's going on before I get there. I know it's down the street, but I could see it. So there's nothing going on. I did see cars outside, so I'm like, they're probably open. So I can walk over there, and there's a guy filling up his car. And I was like, okay, so they must, I get up to the door. The door's locked. So I go, What? I looked in, and I see an employee. So I just walk away. I just walk away. I'm like, okay. But the guy who's filling up his car, he drives over and he's like, hey, dude, they're open. You just got to knock on the door. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I walk back over there, and then there's a lady. There's a lady standing outside. And did you hear that?
No.
Okay, good. There's a lady standing outside. So. No, it was my message. And she's an employee. I didn't realize till I thought she came from the apartments next door, but it turns out she was one of the employees. So I was like, so I just stood there. I was like, oh, hi, and she's like, she looks at me kind of strange. She's like, oh, it's cold. She's like, where'd you come from? I go, what do you mean? It's like, did you get here by car? I'm like, no, I live right there in that building right there. I live there. And she said, okay. She's like, oh. So she starts waiting. When we finally get the guy's attention inside, he looks out and he sees us, and he sees me. And instead of coming to the door and locking the door, he comes behind the counter and he just shakes his head. And I'm like, what? And he goes, he motions for me, you got to go away. And I was like, you're not going to let me in? And he goes, no. And I just walked away.
What the heck?
So, and think about this. That lady, if they were closed, that lady would have told me they were closed because she saw me walk up there. She asked me
What the heck?
where I was. So because I posted on social media, not because I didn't post it because I want people to like, I wanted to just document it.
You don't want to be like all the other people on Twitter.
Yeah. I posted it and I just
Everybody
posted the story. Yeah. I posted because here's the thing though. I came home and I called 7-Eleven. They have a 24-hour hotline. Yeah. So they told me that somebody would get back to me. So I waited for 5 days and nobody got back to me. So I posted a picture of what I was wearing, and I posted a picture, and I put in what happened. And I said, I'm just posting this just so it's here. I wanted to put it out there. It's like this happened. So there's some kind of documentation of it, and it's publicly documented. Because how else am I going to do it? You know what I mean? I didn't like badmouth anybody. I didn't go down any kind of social, like rhetoric or anything. I just said, this is what happened. Yeah. And you could deduce for yourself that dude, I could show you what I was wearing. First of all, here's the thing. I was wearing clothes that probably no Texans will ever own, right? Like I was wearing, and it wasn't like tattered and torn. You know me, dude. Yeah. I knew what, I'm not trying to brag, but I knew what drip was before people were saying drip. Let's be honest. Yeah. So, so like I'm all, I was wearing presentable clothes. And he wouldn't let me in. And here's what's messed up. He wouldn't let her in until I walked away. So he was like, your fellow employee is going to stand out in the freezing cold until this vagrant walks
instead
away.
Of just telling you like, hey dude, sorry man, it's like we had to close early.
Yeah.
Like, instead of just being like a normal person that probably there was the manager or the owner of that 7-Eleven.
Yeah. And again, she was an employee, so she could have told me that they were closed when I walked up. She's like, oh, we're closed. But she didn't, because she
didn't even know.
She didn't even know. She was stuck outside too. And he was like, I'm not even letting her in until you go away. And I was like, wow, dude.
What the heck?
I didn't say anything about it. But then when 7-Eleven didn't get back to me, I was like, well, let me just post it on, I'm just going to post it, put the story, and let people decide for themselves. I tagged 7-Eleven. It's like, this is what happened. I walked over there. They wouldn't let me in. The lady was there. Basically exactly how I told you. I didn't bring up any kind of social things or anything like that. I just said, this is what happened. And I left it at that. So probably was the owner, because they still, I didn't call. So I tried to actually call the 7-Eleven when I got back, because when I called 7-Eleven corporate, they did the same thing. So when I called 7-Eleven, the 7-Eleven, they didn't answer. And then when corporate called them, they didn't answer either. So then they're like, because they're not supposed to be closed. They're not supposed to be closed. And there is actually a law. There's a state or city law. I think it's a state law that you have to have the doors unlocked, especially for your employees. Yeah. So they were breaking the law by locking their employee outside. Yeah. So I was like, okay. All right. And the thing was, there was nobody there. That guy that was filling up his car was the only person there. So it wasn't like they were like, there's all these people outside we got to keep out. There was nobody there.
Jeez,
nobody.
Dude.
Yeah. So I hate to say, it's sad to say this is not the first time something like that's happened to me, but hey, at least I didn't get carded.
That's true. That happened before too.
Yeah.
Dang.
So yeah, it was.
And then the rest of the week you didn't get to do anything.
Yeah, exactly. So that's how the week kicked off. That was your last bit of human interaction before you went to the Ice Age for 5 days. Yeah. Power shut down. 3 hours, at sometimes 7 hours. Other times the power would come on maybe 15 minutes, 45 minutes, shut back off. So yeah, dude, it was depressing. But most of the time, the average time that the power was out was 6 hours at a time. Yeah. And when it would come back, I think the most that was 2 hours, because there was one day it came back, I think it was Tuesday. And I was able to, I heard something outside. I heard my neighbor outside, because when the power shut down, our emergency generators shut down too, because they ran out of gas. So the hallways were pitch black too, because normally the hallways are still on because the emergency lights. Yeah, everything, it was pitch black, right? Jeez. So But Tuesday at some point, and I was able to contact my my job and say they knew what was going on. Plus, they saw the news, so they kind of were like, okay. But I heard my neighbor outside go, "Oh, you're open? Are you open today?" And the reason, what that means is the lady and the older couple that live on my floor, they own the store downstairs. So I heard her. She can't hear very well, so I didn't hear an answer. But then she goes, I heard her repeat it, and she's like, "Oh yeah, he asked me to come downstairs." So it's like, so I got bundled up, and I was like, "I'm going downstairs to get some food or something like that." So yeah, I went downstairs and got some food. Came back upstairs just in time to get my phone charged, laptop charged, and bam, lights went out.
Jeez.
For another 5 hours. 5 hours. It was that time. And then, so the average was like 6 hours at a time. And then if it came back on, it was probably while I was asleep, because when I woke up, the power was still out. So it was rough, man. It was pretty rough. But here's the thing. The only thing that I'm really complaining about is the 7-Eleven issue. There are people right now way worse than I am.
Oh, yeah.
Still, right now. I've got power. I mean, I'm good. Good, right? There are people okay, so you know how I hate TikTok. Can't stand it. However, I saw some TikToks of people's houses.
Dude, yeah, like the water pipes busting in their apartments, dude, and like their fan is like covered in icicles. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. He's like, the houses look nice. Like water, and the ceilings were caving in, and like, oh my god.
Go outside, build yourself an igloo, and call it hope for the best.
It was so bad in some places.
Oh my goodness.
That people were warmer making some kind of fire or stove outside than they were inside their own house. How crazy is that? And the whole time here, because this building that I live in is crazy old. It's crazy old. It was built to last. You know what I mean? Old red brick building built in 1910. So I actually never froze in here. I would check my temperature. It was still like chilly, but I like it kind of warm anyway. The lowest the temperature ever got was 69 degrees. Most of the time it was 70 or 70. I think it was 71, but most time it was average 70 degrees the whole time. So I was okay. You know, ran out of food kind of, but for the most part, you know.
What else you could do? Just chill.
Yeah, I just chilled. I slept so much, man.
Why not, dude?
Because like it's pitch black, you know. There's nothing.
I remember that night we were trying to get you to play Destiny with us too. I was ready to play too. I was like, oh, like nope, Yogomi keeps leaving the bar.
Yeah, and I'm like, I can't. The power went out. Oh, that's right. I was online when the power went out.
Well,
right.
we were playing that game. We were playing the game of the week.
You're playing the game, and then I lost power. And
you just kept losing power.
Yeah, then I was like, forget this. I'm going to bed. And then it didn't come back. And I was like, oh, crap.
That happens.
So it's good to be back. I got full power back, I would say Thursday. I think it came back Wednesday night, but I wasn't sure yet, you know?
Yeah.
And then Thursday all day I had power, and I actually got on and did a little stream. And then, so it's back. And yeah. But that's poor planning. People in power, poor planning. They had the opportunity to head this off at the pass, and they made it an optional thing. So anytime, let me think about it. Anytime you tell a company, you know, this is something you can do, but you don't have to. Does it cost money? Yeah. Okay, we're not going to do it. You know. Hey,
something we learned. Something we learn in life, dude. Right? Don't rely. You can't rely on other people, man.
No.
Like you try to, especially rich people. That sounds mean to say, but especially them, because they know how to make money. They know what they need. They know they need to cut stuff, so they're not afraid to cut stuff. But
besides, if there's less, you know, if the poor people don't exist, they can't be rich anymore. That's my theory.
I mean,
if there's no poor people, then there's no rich people. So
true. Nobody to give you money.
Yin and yang.
It's true. Well, I had a week. But it wasn't like that. Wait, Five says, is there really is? There's sand everywhere right now? Is that true?
Where's that? A friend of mine, Axe, now there's, yeah, because they put sand all over the roads.
Oh, to try to help give you traction?
I looked out my windows sometime this week, and I looked down at the street because I could see the street in front of me, and there was like sand all over it. But there was still like tons of ice and snow, which is, by the way, again, all gone now. It's all gone.
It's all gone.
All gone. There's nothing left. Nothing.
Dang.
Literally. Nothing like I see nothing outside.
Yeah.
I
Dang.
don't even know what's the temperature. What's the temperature?
Probably pretty good, dude. We got cold a little bit and then it just got hot.
It's 74 degrees right now.
Dang, dude.
Wow.
What a weird world we live in, man. Dude, it just changes
Very
like that.
weird.
It's like, guess what? It's hot again.
74 degrees right now. That's crazy.
Nuts. Yeah, my week was kind of, it wasn't like that. No, I just wasn't ever home. That was pretty much my week. It was like, I'd work like 10, I'd be working at like, I'd leave for work at like 9:30, get home at like 10. Every day.
You have been working like long hours though.
It's
Like
bad.
really long hours. Like
Nah,
I'll be
go
on
ahead.
Xbox and I won't see you. I'm like, oh, he's not on yet. I'm like, dude, it's like midnight for me.
And then I'd go to work, right? And then I'd just go to work afterwards.
Yeah, that's
I got
right.
nothing else to do. I might as well just go to work.
E
I
games.
was like, hey, work to work.
Yeah.
But it's all good. It's fun. It's part of the process, man. Listen, you're sitting still, you ain't making money. So
Yeah. The cool thing about the cool thing about it, if there's anything cool about it, is that it was national news, so my job couldn't say I was lying.
yeah, you're like, God.
Oh, you're just making this up to get out of work. And
I wish I was that smart.
Yeah. I could control the weather.
So psychotics. You still have snow
here.
too? Jeez. We got about maybe like a 1/8 inch of rain. It's about what we got here.
Yeah.
It got cold, but yeah, 1/8 inch rain. Maybe. I don't think that even happened. Dang. Well, sounds like it was a good week for you then, right?
It could have been worse. Again, it could have been way worse. And so for that, I'm thankful.
Yeah.
People were checking on me. People were calling me. It was so, I didn't feel, I felt, I'm going to be honest with you. I felt like completely isolated and alone, especially when you're in the dark for hours at a time,
Like, I'll just sit here, wake up. You're like, power's still off. But well, I guess we'll go back to bed.
It is a mental and spiritual hurdle to get over. Let me tell you. And again, I didn't even have it the worst. So
Yeah.
it's good to be back.
Dang. Well, let's talk about Xbox then. Since you didn't really get to do much of it this week.
I did.
So let's see if we're gonna get Yogami up today too. Have you seen snow? I've seen lots of, we get snow. We had, how much snow did we have? Like what, when that last storm that came through was like 3 weeks ago, we had like probably like a good 6-8 inches of snow. It was gone by nighttime, but our snow lasted a day. So there were some things that came out this week, right? This is just kind of like little tidbits. So Monday they talked about it, which is something that I wanted to come back, but they talked about missing features for the Xbox app. I don't know if you've been on the Xbox app and you're missing a lot of things. You can't look at achievements anymore. There's no more store on there. You can download games, but you can't buy stuff anymore through there because Apple wanted their cut, right?
There you go.
You got alert. All right, that's all good, X. And then we got some other things, right? This is where it gets good, right? Game Pass announced some games this week, and this is where I was like, that's what I'm talking about, dude. We got new Game Pass games coming this week. We already got a bunch of them, and we've already been playing one of them quite a bit. But you got Code Vein. It's already on Game Pass for Xbox. So it's coming to the PC now. Game Pass. The new the Pillars of Eternity Ultimate Edition basically is coming through now. So the Pillars of Eternity already was there, but now the Ultimate Edition's on there, which you can be like, oh, but an Xbox studio made it, but it wasn't an Xbox studio, it wasn't an Xbox publisher. But dang, psychotics. He said my truck bed filled with three quarters of the way up with snow.
Yikes.
Jeez. And then this game came out, and you know what? Now that I think about it, Bubba, are you watching it? You're probably watching. I want to try Wreckfest on PC. So Wreckfest on Xbox Game Pass PC is working as well. I don't know if it's crossplay, but I just would like to see what it looks like and how good it runs. February. So yeah, that came out February 18th. We've already played a ton of that. We're probably going to play more of it, but
yeah, that was fun. That game was.
So the only problem that we have with that game right now is Bobo's running on another Xbox, right? I think he's running. Are you running an X or an S, Bobo? I don't remember, but it's like his Xbox is crawling in that game.
But wait,
So he's on an S, a 1S.
Wasn't it made for that generation?
Mm-hmm.
That's
and
weird.
it's just crawling on it.
And the 1S performance, I mean, I had one. It was the 1S performance was pretty good.
I don't know, man. That game does have a lot happening in it, though.
That's so weird.
Because you've seen the stuff that happens in that game, dude. It gets crazy.
Yeah.
The amount of detail on the
I kept talking about how good the physics were. I was like, wow, these physics are like really good. Because I gotta be honest with you, I thought when I first saw Recfex, I think I saw it back in the day, back when we were on Mixer. And I think one of the guys, Jay Mitch, I used to watch Jay Mitch play it. Mm-hmm. I kind of thought it was a throwaway game. You know what I mean? Like one of those games, just like it's just out there and people don't really play it because it's not. It
came out broken as F. So
yeah. That's the thing too. Is when he was playing it, it was like completely broken. He was talking about some things that were happening, and then we're also looking at older gen. So he was probably just on a regular Xbox One, or you know what I mean. So it wasn't like. I wasn't really paying attention to the details or anything, but this was like 3 years ago, you know?
No.
Wasn't it? Wait, when did it come out?
It shouldn't be too old. Maybe 2 years?
Maybe 2 years. No, it says Wreckfest came out 2014, but when did it come out for Xbox?
2014?
That's what it says. Initial release date 2014 on here.
There's no way. That's crazy. If that's true, I mean, it might be true.
Oh no.
Oh, it's like,
so initial release. Okay, Windows was June 4th, 2018. Xbox was right before my birthday, actually, right before PAX West, 2019.
Okay,
so
that makes sense.
So 2 years ago, I watched him play it. About 2 years ago, and I just started like, you know. I thought it looked fun because I think those games are kind of fun, but I thought it was sort of like it's just kind of one of those games. It's not really that important. But when I played it with you guys.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, guess what? Spoiler warning. We're going to be playing it as our game of the week this week.
Yes.
Even though we're really early on saying that in the episode.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked it. I really liked it.
Yes, Josh, we will definitely get to that one. What Josh
But I only played for a little bit. I only played for like a few rounds, so I need to actually get into it.
Yeah. Another one, Killer Queen Black, comes to Game Pass on the 23rd, so Tuesday. Dirt 5 is on that same day. We were joking about it in your Discord, but we talked about how Dirt 5 is coming to Game Pass because the Codemasters, the purchase just went through for EA to buy Codemasters, and EA Play is part of Game Pass. So it was like, maybe that probably helps, I would assume. Yeah. Also, Xbox did have a pretty big deal with them anyways for like the launch. They were doing one of their main marketings. This one I'm actually pretty excited about. And I don't know if anybody else is going to try this one, but I'm going to download it. But Elite Dangerous. It's an MMO RPG, basically.
I remember that game. I never played it, but
I never tried it on Xbox. I know it's been there for a while. I've seen people play it, but you should look it up. You might. I don't know if you'll actually like it because you don't really like MMOs, but
yeah, I just never really played them.
Yeah, and then Super Hot Mind Controlled Elite. That was that expansion that came out a while back. Okay. I have too much Destiny grinding to do. Josh. No, I'm just kidding.
There's some good stuff to grind for right now in Destiny. There really is. There's a lot of cool stuff.
So now I want to talk about the thing that was really important that came this week that I know you and me both were like, whoa, what? Yes. Xbox just like randomly, they're like, yo, check this out. Boom. We got a headset. Oh, it's a sequel. She says it is a sequel, the Mind Control Delete for Super Hot.
Oh, okay.
Super Hot's the game where you're like playing the first person and then like time, if you're moving, time's moving. But if you're not moving, time sits still.
And you got to figure out, you got to plan how to do things to
throw your gun and like hit a bullet, try to catch your gun and then shoot it at the same time. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I've seen people play it in VR, but yeah, dude. So this headset. So I was watching a comparison. So basically it's the exact same thing as PlayStation's.
Yeah.
Except for PlayStation's just has their, what did they use? What's their sound called? Sony had this new sound that they were doing. They had their new, I don't remember what it was called. But the Xbox one comes with Dolby Atmos, right?
Dolby Atmos, yeah.
And it comes with Windows Sonic, which is, they're pretty much the same thing. But that's pretty cool. 15 hours of battery life.
I know.
And then The thing that was the craziest part, dude. So you're gonna connect. So I think there is a dongle. So they were saying that people were assuming that there wasn't, but I was reading something and it's saying it had a USB interface. So I'm assuming there's a dongle that goes to your Xbox.
Well, but it has charge it.
That's true. Right? And so you just plug. Yeah, but then there's also Bluetooth to your phone at the same time or to your PC. Which is what I'm gonna do. So I'm sorry, headset. I like this headset, but how dope is it gonna be to be able to like just Bluetooth my headset to my PC, pull that audio, be directly connected to my Xbox, and then I can actually just like when we do the in-game mics to Xbox, I can just use that.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm using this.
We both missed out on the first release. Or when it was first announced, we both
The Microsoft Store sold theirs like instantly. It was like poof, gone. I was like, well, that was quick. And then, but we got ours. Did you get your Best Buy? Yeah, we got them Best Buy.
Yeah, I got one pre-ordered on Best Buy. Yeah,
dude, it looks so like just clean, man.
It does. It sucks though because I just bought the which I haven't even taken them out of the box yet.
The 7Xs or the 9Xs.
Right here. Like I haven't even taken these out of the box.
He's that far into the box. I thought you were gonna say like the box, like the actual box that's inside of that box.
It's still in this box.
Oh gosh.
Now I'm probably gonna take them out because those are gonna come out. And I was about to make this video about these.
You got a month, so you better hurry up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang, March 16th though, dude. Let's go, dude.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. They look really cool. They look really cool.
So on the side, if you look at it too, so it has the Xbox where it says Xbox and the logo on it. So that's not even painted. That's just like what's the word I want? No, I don't want it indented.
Embossed?
Like it's embossed? It's like they synced it. It's just the synced in, right? It's just like engraved almost. Is that the word you wanted, Bobo? Engraved? Yeah.
Now the PS5 ones are the ones that look like the PS5, right?
Yeah.
I
think they're ugly. I'm not gonna lie,
3D.
Dude. Yeah, I think the PlayStation ones, you're like, wow, you guys went hard for that future look, man.
When I get a PlayStation 5, I will probably get the headset just to see what they're like. I probably will get them.
Oh, check this out. So the microphone features a voice isolation that helps pick up the voice rather than the background noise, but also there's an intelligent auto mute feature that automatically mutes the headset's microphone when it isn't detecting speech, so that when someone's screaming in the background, you're like, it's not gonna instantly be like go right to it until you say something back.
Yeah. And I like how Xbox does this anyway, but it'll have. It's tailored to you, so use the Xbox Accessories app to fine-tune the audio controls, including equalizer settings, bass boost, auto mute sensitivity, and mic monitoring levels paired directly to your console with Xbox Wireless Radio without the need for a dongle, cable, or base station, and connect your mobile device with Bluetooth to listen to your music or chat while on the go. For $100,
dude.
For $99, dude.
It's bad.
What's the catch? If I open it up, are there going to be hamsters running them? What's going on?
That'd be kind of cool. Well, check this out. 30-minute charge gives you 4 hours of battery life.
Wow.
I
like it. I think it looks cool. I like the way the microphone looks too. I think it's sleek.
Did you see how it like goes into it? Yeah, like instead of just like it's like it looked weird how it was like going back in. I was like, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I think it's a very cool design. I think it's definitely better than the PlayStation design. But I am when I finally get my hands on one.
Hey, Hank, what's up?
150. Well, it's 150 Canadian, right, Coop? Hey, what's up, Action Hank?
Australian.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Australian. Sorry.
I was like Australian.
I have Canada on the brain because it's been so icy here. But anyway,
what's up, Action Hank? But why is it only using Bluetooth 4.2 when 5 has been around for quite a while? It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. Yeah, 150 Australian.
Yeah, it's 150 Australian. Yeah. So I think that's still what is the conversion? Let's see.
Oh, Coop, I need your address again. I need you to send it to me again. Actually, I don't think it's that far down. I forgot we gotta send him a package this week too. We send each other snack crates.
Oh yeah.
Custom snack crates. You can ask for more things. You can ask for different things when we do it. Well, shoot. Yeah, so I'm buying that headset ASAP, so I'm excited.
Yeah, so if 150 Australian is right now is like 118. So you're paying about $20, almost $20 more than us for the headset.
That's not too bad.
Probably because I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's
they have to send them all down there, but then they're just gonna they're like, 150 sounds better than saying like 135. They actually be like 132.
And then before it even gets to your door, Coop, think about how many kangaroos they have to box before they get to your house. That the spiders, Tasmanian devils. It's just it's treacherous. I hear
you can't just get there. Yeah, you got to fight to get there.
It's a lot to do before you get to your house, taxes included. Yeah.
Flynn says
taxes included. So then you're basically paying what we pay because once we pay tax, that's how much it is for us, pretty much.
That's true. $130 in Canada though. That's because they gotta throw it over the border. So someone's got to catch it.
Also, that's also a different.
Their
how much is it in Canada?
Well, I'll tell you what, it's not going to end in 1 cent. Do you know that? They don't have pennies in Canada.
Because Canada's conversion is almost the same as Australian. It's almost identical.
It's like journey to the center of the earth over there.
Yeah. What do we pay in taxes? We pay, what is it?
It's different for every single freaking place you go.
But there's still like a federal tax.
Yeah, there's a federal, then the state tax is do we?
I think it's like 7-8% or something.
Well, because like when I buy through Amazon, all I have to pay is state tax. It used to be no tax we had to pay on anything.
130 plus tax. Oh,
now we're getting up there, huh?
So 130 plus tax. Now you're closer to our $103. So you're close. He's closer to our price.
I had free shipping. That was nice.
Yeah, I need to go. Actually, by the way, Flynn's up there. I got contacted by somebody in Canada recently about maybe possibly getting up there and DJing again once this whole thing is over. Oh, yeah.
Hey,
I love DJing in Canada. Toronto is
just say "hey" all the time. Hey. I feel
surprisingly enough, I didn't hear that many people say that.
I know.
Up there. I imagine that headset ought to be pretty comfortable since it's taking a lot of design cues from the Surface headset.
Yeah,
I know it looks great. I like it. I'm gonna get.
I know the last Xbox headset was pretty good.
I don't think I had.
It was very basic and simple. This is definitely going to the next level. There's a cool commercial if you guys do go watch it. Xbox has it on their website, so Xbox Wire will have it for sure. But yeah, best in class audio performance. I kind of want to
open this now.
Do it, dude. I'm at that point where like I was tempted to cancel my Best Buy and hope that I could get a what's it called? Oh no, yeah, it's not even. What the freak? Oh, there we go. No, you can. Oh, it's out of stock for sure. Yeah. It's out of stock on Microsoft again. Because I heard it went back up on there.
What do you mean? Canceling the headset order?
On Best Buy and trying to go through Microsoft, but it's not letting me know.
Well, wouldn't it still be the same though? What would get better about getting?
Just like because then I get reward points.
Oh, that's fair.
And then I already deal with everything through Xbox. So what'd you buy? What are those ones? 9s? Oh, 7Xs.
7Xs, yeah, because the 7Xs, there's a reason why I got the 7Xs over the 9. There was something the 7Xs could do that the 9s couldn't.
Don't you have 9s on right now? Or do you just have Xs?
No, these are just the Arctis Pros. They're wired.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're wired. So yeah, here they are. And now I'm gonna have to, but that's okay. That's okay because then I can use these in the bedroom on the Series S, and then have a wireless set in here for the Series X.
You could buy it with the rewards. I could actually knock off a lot with it. I think I have 42,000 reward points right now.
Wow.
Again. Yeah, I just keep going back up. Stop buying stuff, man. What's because I bought, how many Xboxes did I buy through Microsoft? Like,
That's true.
And then just started bouncing them.
Yeah, they weren't all for you, though.
Bubba, he can use them in the bedroom.
Full of like a room full of Xboxes. Like, what are those? All those for? You're like me.
I'm scalping them, bro. Just scalping those things now, dude. Nah, just kidding.
Did you hear? Oh, I think we talked about this. The UK
I helped two people. Yeah. Oh, I was trying to tell you, I helped two people get Series S's this week.
You did. He helped me. I got a Series X because of him.
No, just this week I helped two more people.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, remember I told you that lady randomly came like on my route. She called me. She's like, "Hey, sounds weird, but I heard you play a lot of video games." I'm like, ugh.
I did not realize that. That's why I just thought she just randomly asked you helped her get an X.
Yeah, Series S. Yeah, so they're like pre-ordered out to like for like in March. I think they're like the first week of March. You can go get them. But yeah. I got
Series S.
Who did I get? Uni. The guy that we watched, Uni 05, yeah, we got him one because he wants to play the show on it when it comes out. He doesn't like PlayStation, but he likes the show, so he had to buy a PlayStation for the show. And so now he's like, "Oh, I can buy a Series S."
Yeah. I don't know. I like the Series S. I really do. I play it more than I do my X. But that is changing now. Now that I got actually I found out I can't go full 4H or 4K UHD.
You can't
because the monitors are 60 hertz.
So then, wait, you can or you can't?
I can't. But it's fine. The resolution at 1440 is still great. So
yeah. Well, we were playing whatever we were just playing Wreckfest at 4K. Oh, yeah, the game looks amazing.
Yeah.
All right, here's some big news. This summer, Fall Guys coming to Xbox. Okay, so we talked about this recently, not that long ago, where they were saying Fall Guys was coming, but then they said it wasn't. They were like, we have no plans to have it come into Xbox.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're gonna hear it right here from me, okay, guys? Do not buy that game. Do not pre-order Fall Guys on your Xbox. Because this is what they're gonna do. They're gonna release it that night that it releases. They'll announce it's on Game Pass.
Yeah,
I can put money on it. That's what's gonna happen. Because they've done that to us before, where I pre-order these games thinking I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna be sick, dude. I'll pre-order this game, and then comes out in the morning. I'm like, I'm not too happy about that, but yeah. I think it will. Yeah. Some people maybe it won't. I think I can probably guess that it's going to. So, yeah. What was the other thing that came out? Outriders demo was announced.
Oh yeah, Outriders demo. I did see that.
And that is, what day is that again? February 25th. Oh, dude, that's just right. That's next weekend.
Yeah. It's in a few days. Let's see, tomorrow's 22nd. So yeah, Thursday?
It's at 9 a.m. on the 25th Pacific Standard Time. So 11 your time.
There you go.
Wait, sick, dude. I'll play that one. 22 gigabyte download. And it's not a beta. It's a demo. So what it actually is you're just getting a section of the game that when the game actually comes out, everything that you got in that, you get.
There you go.
In 6 months, you'll be able to, for sure. 6 months, you'll be able to walk into a store and be able to pick up an Xbox. I don't think it's...
Yeah.
I think it'll be fine by that point.
Yeah, I think PlayStation's too. And again, I'm not in a rush to get a PlayStation anyway. So
it'll come eventually, right?
Yeah, they'll all be out there. Anybody will be able to get.
Dude, so many people were like, oh man, don't you feel stabbed in the heart right now? So the Outriders demo release is on PS5, PS4, Steam, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and GeForce Now. It's like, ouch, bro. You know what that means? It's not coming to Stadia, dude. You're like, what a shot, bro. After they already have been getting just wrecked, dude. It's just one more kick to the nuts, dude. It's like, yo, we're not even going to put the demo there. Sorry. It's like, what? Bro, we still have our system. They're like, no, we're not wasting our time.
We're good.
We know you're gonna turn those servers off in a couple months. You know what? Even if you tell us you're not going to, we know you're going to.
Yeah, I just realized something.
Hit me.
I know it seems like it's been way longer, but we're still in almost exactly the first 3 months of the new console releases.
Mm-hmm.
We're still only in the first 3 months. It's February. It came out in November.
That's true.
So it just seems like it's been way longer.
Right? It feels like I've had that Xbox forever.
Yeah, it just feels like it's been way longer.
Oh man, you got me. I just get. Oh, sorry. I can't talk about it, but you know what I'm excited about.
I know what you're excited.
Oh my gosh, dude! I want it out so bad. I just want to tell the world. I just can't.
Keep it secret.
I mean, it's more of we're keeping it secret because we don't want to ruin the hype of it being. You know what I'm saying? That's a better way to put it. So, in other cool news this week, Xbox announced this FPS Boost. So now these games like Super Lucky Tales can be 120 frames per second without the developers having to do anything for it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I watched the thing with what's that guy, McCaffrey?
Ryan McCaffrey. Did you do? He probably did one with Jason Ronald.
Yes, he did. Yeah,
Mr. Beardman.
No. Actually, it was 2 other guys. Dang it! It's in my
Major Nelson.
History. Maybe it was Major Nelson. It was in my.
I know
history.
they did one with Major Nelson, and then there's another one. Like I know Colt Eastwood did one with him as well. Was it Colt Eastwood or Dealer? That might have been Dealer Gaming that did it. But
I mainly focused on what he was talking.
Yeah,
and I thought that was
strange games they chose, but at the same time, like it kind of makes sense, right? They hit like every category with this, like Far Cry 4, Sniper Elite 4, Watch Dogs 2. Why is there so many 4s? UFC 4. Yeah, Randolph Thor. I love watching that guy. That guy does a good show. Super Lucky's Tale as well. So it's like they kind of hit a little bit of everybody. And then I saw people, they were like, everybody was tweeting about this. Like, why don't you guys, like, if you need help testing these, why don't you make this be like an Xbox Insider thing? We're like, hey, we want you guys to try out this game and see how it works with this.
Right.
And then tell us what goes wrong. Like, do you know how many people would be down for that, dude? Oh my gosh, That'd be so sick.
And then that's crowd testing for them, and it probably would cost them nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. They probably have to like give the developers like, hey, we're gonna use your game for this, but we're just gonna make your game better. It's like we can give you $5,000. They're like, we were selling the game anyways, go ahead. And then we'll make your game better. Then it will sell. Actually, they probably wouldn't even give them money. They'd be like, hey, we're gonna do this. People are gonna see your game get better. Then they're gonna want to buy your game. Like,
right.
Okay.
Right.
They're like, obviously it works. Look at Game Pass. Like, everything works.
Yeah. I love Game
Pass. So this is something they've already talked about this. Remember, they talked about doing this FPS boost back when we were having conversations about the Xbox coming out. And I think this is kind of one of those, like, a continuation of what they were talking about, right? This is like, and now we're bringing this in. We were worried about everything else. Now we're going to the next step. Go to the next step.
Right.
Man, dude. It's gonna be cool, man. Imagine dude, I just like think about games that we've been playing and stuff. Like, imagine going back and playing like Plague Tale, but it comes out at like 60 frames per second.
Oh yeah, that would
like
be
the crazy things they could do to games. But man,
yeah.
But the problem is that they got to be careful, and there's only certain games that are gonna get it because there's certain games that could throw this on, and it will just break that game. Like that, and it probably happened. Probably a lot when they do these testing. They're like, maybe we shouldn't widespread this.
Right. Yeah.
My bitrate going all over the place. Oh no, it's not bad. Sorry, I was checking something. It shows that little thing at the top of the screen. It's like mine looks like a freaking dang it, and I can't think of what it's called. The heart meters, whatever. The heart rate meters.
My friend just messaged me and asked me why I didn't get 120 hertz monitors.
Ouch.
Well, there's a reason why. There's a reason why. First of all,
now you know what? You should just buy a 120 hertz monitor too, and then you just have all of them. That's just your Xbox monitor.
I might. But it might get a 27 inch. The 32 is kind of big.
Do it like Bobo does and put it like above, like a big TV above his monitors.
Well,
that's how Bobo's setup is.
The new Mac Mini that I bought only pushes 60 hertz. It only pushes up to 60 hertz. So I had to get 60 hertz because 60 hertz. I don't need 60 hertz to do the work that or 120 hertz to do the work that I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like outside of gaming, 120 hertz would be completely and solely for gaming. That's the only reason I would get 120 hertz. You know what I mean? That's the only reason.
That sounds like a good reason to me. I mean,
it is, but I would.
I'm sold already.
27 inch. Yeah,
it's not even me buying it. That's at my MSI. It's not 4K, but it's 144.
Yeah.
I went to 2K curved. But
no,
at that size,
he was asking because he was like, seems like you would have gotten 100. He was just curious.
Yeah.
And I had to explain to him, it's the Mac doesn't push 120 hertz. So
good timing on his part to hit that up right there at that time. Just as we were talking about it.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. It was, I think, hold on. So this is the one. Hold on. So it was, hold on. Who is this guy? Hold on. Let me see if I can get their names. Hold on. It was IGN. It was IGN. That's, yeah. Okay, so it was Jonathan Dornbush, senior features editor. He's on IGN, or it's in GCW. Damon Hatfield, executive producer, host, and then Ryan McCaffrey, executive previews editor. I didn't know he was actually on IGN.
Which one?
Ryan McCaffrey. I didn't know he worked for IGN.
He's like their main Xbox person.
I thought he was just like a contributor, but okay, yeah, cool.
But because he worked for the Xbox magazine first, and then he went into IGN, and then he pretty much started their Xbox podcast that they had on there.
Nice.
And he's been running that bad boy for weekly podcast forever.
You think this is an expansion derivative of back compatible conversion?
The FPS Boost, yeah,
yeah.
Podcast Unlocked is what their podcast is called, though. Yeah, I listen to that one every week. Comes out Tuesday nights.
I need to listen to it. I'm so bad about podcasts.
I have you can ask me my schedule on podcasts. I got it all the time. Tuesday night, Podcast Unlocked comes out. Tuesday night, they also record the RDX podcast. That's like the Dealer and Colt Eastwood are on there. D-Bash, like there's got a squad in there. And then you got like Friday we get the X1 Bros.
Oh yeah.
And then that Friday they record the Xcast, but we don't get to see the Xcast till Saturday. And then Rand and let's look at the Xbox 2 podcast. Theirs is Friday or Saturday. It depends on what happens for them, but yeah, theirs is good too because Randall Thor was like one of the first, not the first, but he's like one of the first guys to get to 1 million gamer score. But then his partner that he does it with is like Jez Corden, the guy from Windows Central that does like all the main articles for them.
Nice.
Like he leaked the Series S first. Like he was that first guy that was like, I found this paper that says Xbox Series S. Yeah.
Right.
So another cool thing this week, BlizzCon happened this week.
Ooh, baby. Digitally.
Ooh, baby. This one was pretty good. They did not disappoint this time. They didn't disappoint too much last time either. It was the time before when they let everybody down. They're like, Diablo Immortals. Hey, everyone's like, where's 4 at?
Yeah.
I also feel like
how many people are excited about Diablo 2 remaster.
Dude,
they're almost as excited.
We can play it on console.
Yeah.
Dude, it's gonna look.
Are we gonna play that?
Dude, I'll pre-order it the day that I can. Like, yeah, Stallion was the first one.
I'll play too. I'll jump in on it. I will.
Dude,
we'll grind it out.
Dude, it's gonna be such a good game.
I need to play a game like that. So yeah.
And then we have the Ascent coming out this year too. The Ascent was that one they showed at the Xbox showcase. Oof.
Yeah.
But then also they gave us a little more because they announced that Diablo 4 wasn't coming this year. It's coming hopefully next year. Hopefully, that's always a hopefully. But that they showed the new character, the Rogue class. I'm excited for that game. That game's gonna be crazy because that's basically gonna be an MMO. Like it's gonna be just madness, dude, all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, Diablo 2 Resurrected.
Or Diablo 2, okay.
Oh, I was saying Diablo 4 is gonna be MMO. Diablo 2 is just like regular Diablo.
Right.
But but when you watch like the comparisons that they have of like what it's gonna look like to what it did look like, oh man, I was like, all right. Yep. I was like, I need this in my life. I know Josh is probably like screaming when he saw that. He was like, this is my life. That was your jam. Actually, Hank says, dude, that was my jam. I'm looking forward to both. But 2 was such a game changer. I was actually rereading the, I think I told you that Jason Schreier book, The Blood, Sweat, and Pixels. And they talk a lot about that game coming out, the story of it coming out, like how long it actually took to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one took a long time. And then Diablo 3 was just another nightmare they had, which, yeah, that was funny. But
Gosh. I did a lot of things. I had to change my pants when I heard.
We don't need to know any more details, Josh. We'll let you just keep that one.
So you're saying you liked it? Okay, got it.
I'm looking at Project Winter real quick. So that's pretty much all the news. There was some good news this week. Josh didn't want me to say it. Josh said it earlier, I totally forgot. But they did announce a bunch of Cold War stuff. Call of Duty Warzone's getting some new stuff, and then there's a new zombies mode and a couple maps.
Yeah, I did see that.
I don't play any of those. I'm sure somebody that's listening to this probably plays them. And if you like those, you like those. That's just not my jam. Yeah. Speaking of not my jam, dude, I cannot get back into Vigor.
Really?
Dude,
did you play this week?
Dude, we played I get on there, I play one game and then I get off. I'm like, I don't play this anymore.
Really?
Dude, it's just such a, I don't know. Dude, I didn't even tell you what I played this week. Go ahead. I don't like, some things just don't feel right when you're playing it. I don't know how to explain it. Like, the recoil on that game is absurd. It feels like a lot of it is just luck, and then some people just play just scared the whole time, and it's not fun to play against those people. Like, you want to get in fights and stuff.
I've always thought that was a weird game. There's nothing about that game that
really
attracted me at all. Yeah,
dude, we played a lot this week too. I forgot. So we played Wreckfest a lot, right? We played Rogue Company a lot this week.
Did
what a fun game, dude! And I have so my PC account and my Xbox account for some reason didn't it's not cross progression. And so I'm pretty good on my PC account, so I go to my Xbox and I'm just destroying everybody. I'm like, I actually feel bad, dude. I'm like, man, dude, I am way too good at this game for these kids, man. Like, I'm coming out with 30 kills, dude. Everybody else has 4 and 5. I'm like, man, dude, no, this is great. And eventually my MMR will catch up and it won't be as fun. But
yeah.
But this week we played a game called Project Winter.
Yeah, I didn't, but I watched everybody because I started losing power.
Yeah, he didn't have power all week, so it's kind of a rough
But I did
week.
watch you guys play for a lot of it.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was funny, dude. We were all
streamed it.
Yeah, we were just going at each other. It was like, no, we're just everybody's lying, dude. You can't ever tell who anybody is, dude. And then the jobs are so much more focused. I don't know how else to word it.
Yeah.
Among Us, it's just everybody's running all over the map, but it's just kind of mayhem. That game, it feels very focused, but spread out at the same time.
Yeah.
And then there's guns, and you can just, if you want to kill somebody, you can just kill them.
For no reason?
Yeah, dude, you just kill them, bro. We were doing it too, dude. We do smack each other or whatever every once in a while. Hit somebody with.
Mic get quiet.
I don't know. Why did my mic get quiet?
Wait,
did it get quiet for everybody, or is it just you?
Is it just me?
My mic is. Oh, it looks like it's still the same.
Oh, we're good. We're good.
Oh, did you hit it with your hip? The little thing?
No. I have a separate little control here thing, and I didn't realize it didn't turn down.
I was bouncing around, checking everything. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
My bad, everyone.
So that's funny. This is the first time I've ever seen this before. When it looks at platforms for Project Winter, it says platforms, personal computer.
Oh, from Radio Shack.
I was like, well, okay. And then PS4, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One. So it was. It's not that I had a problem with the game. I felt like it was a really good game. The only problem I had is because I was playing on Xbox, right? The problem that I was having with it was because I had my mic isn't through the Xbox.
Oh yeah.
And you need to use game chat. So I probably would have been more fun experience. We kind of all, I don't want to call it cheated, but it'd probably been more fun if we were all playing the game, not through Xbox Party, if we were playing all game chat. Because then we were all yelling at each other, and then I was like, you never knew. And then we just start killing, the randoms would come in, dude, and we would just all gang on them, dude, for no reason, dude. Start just beating them up.
It had an interesting style too. The design style was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was
all these kind of
over the top.
Yeah, it was asymmetrical. I think it was sort of this diagonal kind of
the Diablo style. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. It was fun. It's just. I don't know, man. Sometimes I'm such a bad gamer lately, dude. I'm a flavor of the week gamer, dude. Right? It's not even flavor of the week. It's almost like flavor of the 2 days. Like, I'm like, I'll play this game. I'm like, oh man, I love this game. I'll buy the battle pass, and then I like never play it again. And then I'm like, yeah, I don't play this game anymore. I don't know. Would I recommend it to other people though? Yes, dude. That is such a fun game. That'd be such a fun like community game to get with like a bunch of people all together playing. So it is cross-platform. You could get on. I don't know if you can get on PC and like buy it from Steam and then play with people on there. I don't know if that actually works that way because I know it is Xbox Play Anywhere, so it might be like Game Pass PC to Xbox, right? Like that way. Oh, but maybe you hit servers their way. I don't know. There's probably a system. There's probably a system to it, but I don't know. It's still pretty fun. It's only a $20 game, dude, on Steam.
Yeah, it looked like it was a lot of fun until I lost my power.
Which is ironic because in that game you freeze.
I know.
You're always freezing and you gotta worry about heat.
Yeah. So
I
was like,
we were playing Project Winter. Well, Texas was playing Project Winter as well. They were in their own lobby though, not in our lobby. So.
We were living it.
Their rules, they had way more realistic survival methods on. It's crazy. They don't even let us put those in the game. Jeez. No, that was the most. Well, that was probably the most annoying part, dude. Was dealing with the cold in that game, dude. It was like all the time.
I noticed that.
Like,
what was happening when you guys were in like the house? Everybody kept dying, but you would. What was that about?
We didn't have enough heat in there. The place wasn't heated. It didn't have a fireplace in it, and so like we're all. When the ice comes, it gets way too cold, and then when you're freezing and heating, you're burning your food even faster. And so you're like, you're trying to do everything at the same time. So you got to figure out how to get food and fire while getting all the materials.
I see.
To craft everything. So it's like everybody needs to work together, but you're not supposed to be able to really talk to each other unless you get right next to each other.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a pain. But it was fun. I mean, if you played a lot more, everybody would get good at it, and we figured it out.
Would you play it again?
Yeah, I didn't delete it. Nobody asked to play it again, so it's just sitting there waiting for someone to be like, "Hey, let's play Project Winter." I'd be like, "All right."
Yeah. Well, I'll have to try it. I have it downloaded.
When this new Xbox headset comes in, I can just go right into game chat. Just pull it out. It'll be good. Because I use this for party.
So
I sound better, right? Like, because just gotta come in. You gotta flex on people when you can. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give that game. I'm not gonna give it amazing. I'm gonna give it definitely like a great because like it was still a really good game.
Yeah,
and it's good for what it is. Like it totally knocks what it's trying to be out of the park.
There you go.
And it's just I don't want to call it overly complicated, but it's overly complicated for the simple. I don't want to. Dang it, dude! I'm trying to not make it sound like I'm like talking bad about people. But it's not oversimplified like Among Us for casual players. Right. Like people that play Among Us. Because Among Us is very easy. You just do it. You just lie to each other. That's all you do. Among Us is easy, man. Don't die and lie. But so this week we're just gonna go right to what we've already been playing a ton of, and I've already bought the season pass for this game. How do people even talk bad about this game? Holy crap! So Breakfast? I type up Breakfast, dude. It's got an 83 Metacritic. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
It said the publisher is THQ Nordic, so what would that be? Embracer Group, who pretty much owns everything anyways nowadays, it seems like.
Yeah.
GameSpot gave it a 9 out of 10. IGN gave it a 9 out of 10. It says Wreckfest is a racing video game developed by Bugbear Entertainment and published by THQ Nordic. Redfest is described as a spiritual successor to the Flat Out series. You remember Flat Out?
Yeah. I never played it, but I remember.
Flat Out? What's the one we used to play? It was an OG Xbox. You'd like crash. There was like different modes where like it made it kind of fun. Where like you'd like your guy's body would go flying out of the car. Was that Flat Out? And you would try to like there was like mini games and you'd hit the thing. Was it?
Wait, Bobo says it can't be Fallout.
Fallout's like no, it can't be Fallout. Flat.
What? It was. I think it was Flat Out. Yeah.
Are you sure?
It's Flat Out. It was Flat Out.
And then like there was mini games where you had to like slam into things and like aim where you shot your guy out of the car and like like bouncing your body off things. Dude, that game we played that game so bad. Dude. We played it all the time. That game was so sick. Yeah, so it's fun. Trust me, guys. If you have a chance, please play this game. Like it is, man. It's just good time. I'll probably be streaming that tonight because I don't know. I just like streaming after the podcast. It feels really fun to do.
There you go. I'm going to be streaming after the podcast.
It's true.
In about 45 minutes.
And then we'll probably just go over to you after we're done.
There you go.
Like we do.
Nice.
What are you going to do tonight? You got drums.
Drums. And then I got this, after that, I won't be playing games tonight. I got to do some work now that I have all my power back. I got to finish this big video project I've been working on for
I got a big project to work on too tonight. Chip.
Yeah.
Be at your house later, bro. I gotta go to my parents' house first and do dinner, the Sunday stuff. And then we'll go work on it.
Nice.
Yogami's got them drums. He's got to tear it up.
Drums.
You got any new songs today?
I tried it. Yeah, I added a couple of new.
Dang, dude, I called that out.
I'm excited. Mm-hmm.
What do you got? You gonna give us a teaser?
Oh,
not even a teaser.
That's
the teaser right there. That's the teaser. He said, I got new songs.
Yeah.
And then he said, Cooper, these songs are dedicated to you. No, I'm just kidding. Say that. That's how you really get him to come.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I did stream, by the way, GeoGuessr when I got my power back on Thursday night.
Really? I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Chip told me that you did, but I was still working when you were doing them. I actually played that the other day.
Contacting. It's cool, right?
I heard if you play it on PC, you can actually it's a online, and you pay like per month to get like all the expansions, and you can play like a battle royale modes.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, dude, like challenging people. Like, oh, dude, I was like, dude, that game gets hard sometimes, man.
Dude, it does. It really does.
It's not the GeoGuessr, Chip. You told me that Yogami streamed earlier one night. I don't know if that was the same night, but I just remember you told me he streamed one time. But yeah, no, GeoGuessr, that's a fun game. I played on the iPad and just for fun.
Yeah, I got it on the iPad and bought all the expansion, the maps anyway.
I did not do that because I'm not good at it. So
I just figured I got it. I bought them all stream basically, just in case somebody wants to try something different. It's fun though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, looks like that's all we have for news this week. Let me see. Trying to find this. I don't know where it went. I lost it. I lost our Patreon. Never mind. I found it. Just kidding. Well, you guys, thanks so much for coming this week. We have, we're going to do a shout out to our Patreon supporters, right? We got Dean Master, R56 Cooper, I'm Nuts for Butts, Miss B, Cheesehead, your boy Wiggles, Cheesehead again, Five's Magic Number, Bobo, and Fatty Too Cool. Nice. And then this week, this month, which is soon. That controller actually should be in my house this week. That'd be cool. This is the last week of the month. Right? We'll be doing... The next episode is on the 28th. So we have one more episode this month. But yeah, the controller will be in this week, and then we'll be doing a giveaway. So then, yeah, we could probably just do the drawing for the giveaway after the podcast next week.
Yes. That's the red one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, that one looks so good. I might buy another one for myself. But I got to stop buying those, man, because I know that Design Labs is going to come out, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, I needed a controller that didn't, I didn't want to buy so I just got another Elite, but I want the Design Lab to kick back up.
Want to make my own
controllers. Yeah.
Dang.
I think I might start doing actually Design Lab giveaways in my channel.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
You should do, how are you going to do it?
Some Yogomi ones. There's 2 different Yogomi ones that I make.
Yeah.
And then, that's what I'll do. It'll be fun.
Yes, he says you're going to have a wall of controllers. Yo.
I already have a lot as it is.
I know. I'm like, I got that Cyberpunk one. I don't even know where it's at. It's in here somewhere. I have it. I have a blue one right here. Fatty Chuko should have his... I'll message him back because I don't know if he told me he got his yet.
Yeah.
And then what was I going to say? Oh, if you guys want, make sure you guys go check these videos out on YouTube. Yogami doesn't have to put as much work, but he does put work into it still because he's got to edit because I say a lot of dumb things. And then we spend the first 5 minutes of the show talking about how we're going to start the show. But if you guys want to check it out, there's that. If you guys are watching on YouTube or you're listening to the audio on other places, you can come check us out. We do this stream every Sunday. Oh man, we got to do the timing right. 2 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Mountain Standard, 4 p.m. Central, and 5 p.m. Eastern. Whew.
There we go.
I didn't really need to give everybody all that.
I'll get episode 53 up now that I have power now. So I'll get that up.
Sweet.
I'll probably put them up both up. So, but at least I got you the audio. So
Yeah. You got it fast too. So I think I put it up that night. I was like, boom, boom.
Yeah. So I'll get that to you tonight too.
Sweet. And then, yeah, if you guys want to check our social media, I posted a couple things this week. I kept doing it. I just in my head, I think to just post in Discords. I was like posting all kinds of stuff, dude. Like the news days. I was like, post. What day is it? The 18th? Yeah, dude, I was posting. Oh, man, Second Extinction. I forgot to say that one. That was another thing that got announced this week. On the 18th.
Right. Yeah,
I'm in the wrong. I can't do this. I forgot. I can't pull up those things.
That's on Game Pass, right?
Yeah, but they're doing was it early access, whatever, and they're doing that in. I totally messed up everything on the stream. Do you see this? Time out because I messed up where I was pulling from again. Dang it.
Oh no.
Ruined it all. Done and messed. Oh, dude. That's what happens when you do like the Band-Aid fixes like I'm doing, you know? There's not a lot of ways to do it. Oh shoot.
Yeah, there's not.
Like I got I'll fix it. It's good. It's coming back. We're getting there. All right.
We're doing live.
No judgments, guys. Sorry about that. It's still off a little bit. I'll fix it on this side. Okay. Look, you can see that green line. It's really annoying. I can see it.
Yeah.
At least it's not your fault, Josh. But yeah, if you guys want, we're gonna keep posting different things on different places. I don't know. You got anything else you want to shout out? What are you doing this weekend?
Good. This week I'm working. Lots of work and
you Yogomi Show Me is this weekend? Are you going?
No.
Did you finish YMVTV? Two more.
Two more episodes of YMVTV. We're done with the first season, and then I export everything out from first season to second season. We're not going to redo second season. I changed the plans on that, and I'm gonna throw it up in that secret player, so you can just watch 80s videos all day long, just loop. And then I got some new shows planned that I think are gonna be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Yeah, got some new shows planned. It's gonna be fun.
Well, sweet. All right, guys. Well, that's all we have for this week. We love your faces. This was episode 54, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye.